Hi Scorpio, welcome to your end of April 2019 tarot update. It's Serena here, shuffling the cards. I want you to pay attention to the full moon on the 19th of April, which is, I heard somebody say supermoon. I think it's a blue moon too, because it's second full moon in Libra. But it's at 29 degrees and it's in your 12th house. Talk about like endings, Scorpio. Like, if you have any kind of bad habit, I can't think of a better time to break it than that time, because you're at the 29th degree in the 12th house. Of course, you know, that's going to depend on your, you know, sun or rising sign in Scorpio. I always have to throw that in. But still. Oh my gosh! And what is the first card I get? What is the first card I get? The last card of the Major Arcana card, kind of tying up those loose ends of a former cycle. So that is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Sometimes when I do this, I get this these cards of synchronicity that go along with it. So awesome. I actually think there's a career angle here, though. I really do. So we have here, as the Heart of the Matter of the World card, this can also be graduation. I thought that those were batons that she's holding, and I think somebody said diploma or something, but why would you have two diplomas? Anyway, she looks like she belongs in the Rose Parade or something, Rose Bowl Parade. So anyway, this is a card, this is the last card of the Major Arcana, and it is a card that's associated with the end of a particular cycle. So the end of a job, you know, here you are, maybe it's like a contract work where you already knew, okay, this is a set date when it's going to end, the end of April. But it could just be like, okay, retirement. I mean, that's a cycle of life and a cycle of your job itself. It could be that you just, you know, you realize that you've kind of done all you can here, and you're just coming to that realization of that transition in your life. And it could be like graduating college, anything like that. The World card can be travel too, by the way. In the past position, we have the Page of Cups. Oh, you know, and did I say relationships? You know, deciding that a marriage has run its course. And with the Page of Cups in the past position, this could be something that is connected to, like, feeling as if you were bamboozled by somebody. I'm talking about a long-term relationship specifically. And saying, okay, now, you know, that's enough. I think that I have tried enough in this relationship and I'm out of here. Page of Cups, and I guess that could also relate to work matters. If you feel like you were passed over for a promotion, but this is where I'm going with this, Scorpio, is that sense of being fooled by somebody, perhaps, and you were believing, you were gullible, that what somebody was telling you was the truth, and maybe you find out otherwise. With that full moon in that 12th house, that can certainly be secrets coming out. And it's like, oh, I get it. Okay, so you played me for a fool. Okay, well, guess what? I think that that is a sign from the universe that this is, we're done here, you know? So something like that. It can be, though, that you're leaving because you're starting something of the healing arts or creativity with the Page of Cups, like a new venture that involves creativity and or spirituality. Yes, because we have here, as the higher message, the Three of Wands. And this is about expansiveness, again, you know, Jupiter is in your second house of earned income, and that's fire energy. This is fire energy in Sagittarius. This is really feeling that sense of wanting to expand your horizons, and even with relationships. It's like I picked this person when I was at one point in my life, and maybe I didn't think that I deserved much in life, and now I really feel this sense of like, hey, I deserve better than this. And so thinking more of yourself and wanting more for yourself could certainly be at play here. And that sense also of adventure, of, you know, kind of wanting a whole new life. If it's the World card in travel, wanting to incorporate travel into your life, and maybe you want to live in a different country. I mean, just something that feels bigger than your own backyard. Let's put it that way. But the Three of Wands has an entrepreneurial feel to it, so I could certainly see something along those lines. What crosses you is the Six of Wands, which is a card of success. And again, if the Page of Cups refers to anything that happened where you were thinking you were going to get a promotion or something like that, you may feel like that was a reflection on you, and that somehow it you were treated in a way that was well, I mean, if it was disrespectful. But with the Six of Wands, it may be feeling like you were a failure, and this can impede your future growth. And that's why you have to kind of really counter yourself whenever you think like that and say, wait a second, that's not true. Just because somebody else acted dishonorably doesn't mean that it reflects poorly on me. And even if you feel like I shouldn't have trusted that person, maybe it was even like a coworker who you confided in, and they somehow were able to screw you over, you might be kicking yourself right now and saying, why did I do that? I should have known better. But, you know, you live and learn, right? And really, too, the Six of Wands is about taking your victory lap, okay? And feeling worthy of praise. So maybe that's at the root of all of this, and you have to kind of get over that fear of success. I think this could be like the fear of success, because the Six of Wands is about success, and it's in the challenge position. So maybe you have been playing small because you really are afraid, Scorpio, of showing the world how amazing you are. And so I'm here to tell you that it's time for you to shine, okay? And this can even be with if this is a personal relationship that was keeping you down, then you need to really step up to the plate in your own life. You know, it's time. And in May, you're going to have a full moon in your sign, and that'll be maybe that'll be the timing of the World card, when it all comes together, when you start to, you know, close the chapter in your life. The advice is the Hermit card. So maybe you need some alone time to really mull over the impending changes, and just to, you know, digest it, so to speak. And perhaps you need to lay low a little bit, because you are, if you're thinking about launching something and you are still in the process of developing a product or a business, you may have to just keep to yourself. And because you just, like, logistically, there may be a lot going on that you need to tend to, and you don't have time to socialize. So you're kind of like a hermit on that level too. But also seeking that inner wisdom is always a good idea, because you are tapping into your higher self which is in connection, constant communion with God, and always has those answers. It's almost like, I mean, not to say we are not in connection with God, but it's like our higher self is the, it's almost like the operator. If you're old enough to remember when you would call the operator to connect with another caller. I actually was reading about that the other day, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I forgot about operators. You used to just dial 0, you know, and say, hey, you know, can you hook me up to this person? And in this case, it would be the source energy. The outcome is the Queen of Wands. This is a card of somebody who is very confident and very secure in your talents and what you have to offer others. This is the career woman. But the point being that there is a positive vibe coming from this person. This is, you know, I say this all the time, I'll say it again. This card is actually associated with Sagittarius, but I always see that sunflower, and I'm like, come on, can't it be Leo? You know, fire energy. The other fire sign is Aries. But that sense of, even if you're trying to find your way in the world, that you believe that you have something of value to offer others, and you are just, it's not about making a sales pitch. It's about really believing in what you're doing. And that is like the greatest advertisement of all, when you really are embodying what you're doing and you're not trying to make a case for it. You're just like showing everybody, this is what it's all about. This is what I'm all about. And having that positivity while you're doing it, having that enthusiasm. Okay, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. If you'd like a personal reading, please click the link below. My website is rainamoonAstrology.com. Take care. Bye.